Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today I'm going to do a review on Lion brand Terry Spun yarn. First off, I want to say that these reviews are not affiliated with any yarn company. I buy this yarn myself and I do not get paid for these reviews, and these are just my opinions. Remember, you never have to listen to me, but we'll go ahead and go over it and I'll just give you my honest opinion about what I think about it. So Lion brand Terry Spun, 3.5 ounces, 350 yards, 100% polyester. You would machine wash and lay flat to dry. It's classified as a bulky number 5. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and look at it here. I got a couple different colors here. This is what it looks like. It's really soft. It's really soft yarn. And you can see it's kind of just on a little strand there, and it's like really soft pieces of polyester stuck to it. Now, I did a couple swatches already, and I'll show you what it looked like. Now, this is just the straight, this is just what it looks like by itself, crocheted up. It's real flexible, it's real lightweight, it's super soft, but it's very hard to see the stitches to work with it. But it's soft. But once you start crocheting with it, the recommended hook size is a 6.5. It's just so hard to see what you're doing. Almost worse than fur. I like fur yarn. This is a bit different though. It seems though, once you work on it, work with it like this, it's a bit flimsy on its own, I think anyways. It just seems like, I don't know, very much bulk to it. It's just kind of a, I guess it would be good for a really lightweight baby blanket if you crochet like this by itself. Now, I have a swatch where I paired it with a regular 4-weight yarn that was kind of matching as I could get it, and I tried to see what it looked like, because that's what I would normally do with like a fur yarn or something like this. I'd pair it up with a regular yarn, just a regular 4-weight yarn, and I would see if it's a lot easier to crochet with that way. You can see your stitches a lot easier. This color doesn't really match it exactly, but it was the closest as I had. But it's a lot easier to crochet with that way. And as you can see, when you're done, it comes out a lot bulkier. It's still really soft that way, but it's almost too bulky. I don't know. So for me, it's either like it's extremely lightweight, airy, not much to it, or if you paired it up with a 4-weight, it's really kind of too bulky that way. You could try working 2 strands together. Do that and see how that works, of the Terry Spun. I don't know, it just seems like it's really, when you work with it by itself, it almost needs more than just the Terry Spun yarn. I mean, I like it. I like that it's soft, and it does kind of, it's not exactly like fur, but it resembles it. But I think if you just work with it by itself, it's really not much to it. You really I don't think it would work well for baby clothes or anything like that if you were just doing it by itself. Now, working 2 strands of it together is actually not too hard to work with. I don't think anyways. And it gives it a bit more bulk. So that's what I think if I bought it again, or when I use this, I'll probably use 2 together. And it's still really soft that way. And it's, you know, it's more bulkier. If you put 2 of this together, there's more to it. And I'd probably be better to make like baby clothes that way. This one just seems so like nothing to it. I don't know. I can't really explain it. But it's available. I've only seen it on lionbrand.com. Now, I looked on Joann's online. I didn't see it. I looked on Michael's online. I didn't see it. Whether it's available at the stores, I don't know. But it is available in 18 colors. So it has quite a color variety. 9 are solid and the other 9 are striped. Now they're all coordinated, like you see how you have a solid purple and it'll have a striped kind of match. See the purple in that one? So these two, you know, go together. There's also like a solid blue that would have matched this, and there's a pink that would have matched this, and then there's other stripes, you know, a yellow, and then there's solid yellow. So you can put solids and stripes together. They have it where you can color coordinate them that way. So all of the colors are really pretty. They all are striped. It's not like a variegated, it's stripes. Looks like it's like that. That one shows green, but I don't see no green in it. Must be that light blue right there. So it looks like there's about 5 different stripes per cake. So yeah, like it is super soft. Now this isn't normally the type of yarn that I would buy myself. It runs on Lion Brand $4.99 for 350 yards. I don't think that's a bad price. I don't. It's not, you know, it's not like, it's not bad. It's not a bad price. No, I think it's a fair price for that. But I don't know. I like it. I like the colors. I like the softness of it. It's just not really a type of yarn that I think that I would buy again. Honestly, it's not that I don't like it. It's just not my type. So, and like I said, I just feel like it's so flimsy. That could just be me though. I guess it would make a nice, really lightweight baby project. I'm saying baby. I guess it could make a really lightweight scarf too. You could do that. I think using any special stitch would be a waste on this, considering it's kind of fluffy. And it's so hard to see your stitches. Pretty much single crochet or double would probably be what you'd be stuck using. Any special stitch with any definition would probably be wasted. Maybe bobbles or puffs, but I think they'd be kind of hard to do. Be kind of hard to see. So I'm just kind of on the I don't know. I like it. It's soft, but I'm on the fence on it. It's not a bad yarn if you like these type of baby yarns. I personally am not. It's not something I normally buy. So I probably myself won't buy it again, because it's just I won't buy it again. But I do think that the $4.99 price tag is fair. I mean, I think it's a fair price. All the colors are, you know, you can coordinate them. Like I said, check out Lion Brand and look at all the colors they got, and you'll be able to see how the solids do coordinate well with the stripes. It shows some patterns that people have made on their site, like some cowls, you know, that are really pretty, baby blankets, and sweaters, but to me, it's just really no for me. I'm not saying no because I don't like it. It's pretty yarn. It's worth the price. I'm saying no because it's just not me. It's not anything I would ever want to make anything out of. So, but you know, there's a lot of people that like these type of yarns. I mean, these type of yarns are out there, and I believe, I mean, I've seen these types of yarns before, and I think they're pretty popular, but I just never really got into this. I know kind of, I always say I like fur yarns. I guess it's just kind of similar to fur, but it's just not the same to me. It's just not really a yarn that I ever really found anything I wanted to make with it. So, I like the yarn. I think it's worth the price. I love the color palette. I love how the solids coordinate with the stripes. It's just not anything that I'm going to buy again because it's not me. But if you like these types of yarns, these types of baby yarns, then I think you'll really enjoy this Terry Spun. If you've used baby yarns that are similar to this, you're going to enjoy this one because it is really nice and soft and nice and airy. And you probably, if you've worked with yarns like this, you know how it can be a little difficult to crochet with it, but if you get past that, you know, it'd make a really nice lightweight blanket. And maybe I would double it up if you were going to make a baby sweater or something, but that's just me. But so I probably will not be I know that I won't be a return customer for these, but only because I don't use this type of yarn. The price is fair. The yardage is fair. It's just not for me. So let me know what you think in the comments about this yarn. Have you used this yarn before? If you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. But remember, these are always just my opinions. Just because I don't want to use a yarn, and doesn't mean that you won't. I mean, I always say there's lots of yarns that I really, really love that lots of people hate. So just because it's not for me doesn't mean that you won't like it, especially if you like working with this type of baby yarn. You'll probably like it if you've, you know, used similar before and you liked it. Just, you know, color palettes are really pretty. So if you haven't used this, check out lionbrand.com. Check out all their colors, and you know, like I said, there's 18 of them, and they all coordinate really well together. But is this a yarn, you know, by looking at it, if you've never used this type of yarn before, is this a yarn you think you would enjoy using yourself? I just don't enjoy this type of yarn, so that's why I won't be a return customer for it. But that's the only reason. It's not because I mean, the price is, I already said it, the price is fair, the colors are beautiful. It's just not for me. So that's my review. I hope it was thorough enough. It's just not much else I can say about it. Lilac and Cotton Candy are the names. The names are pretty cute. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy it again. But that's just me. So I always recommend, if this looks like a yarn you might like, I just buy one cake of it and give it a go and see what you think about it. You know, you might love it. It might be the best yarn you've ever used. But for me, I'm not gonna buy it again. So that's my review, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye.